This is our BMW K1300S Motorsport, currently for sale at Sargents of Sussex Motorcycles. All details in the link below. So the Motorsport was the last of the K1300Ss, and one of three special editions that they did throughout the motorcycle's lifetime, the other two being the HP and the 30th anniversary. But the Motorsport was the last of the specials, and I think most people would agree the best looking of all. Just fantastic colour scheme, and you know, very full spec motorcycle in every sense. So this one is a 2016 on a 16 plate, and it's done 18,000 miles with really exceptional motorrad history throughout its life. 8 stamps in the book. It's quite recently had the 18k major service completed by Group 1 BMW in Port Slade, West Sussex, and virtually all of the services are documented. So so it really needs nothing. It's also just had brand new Michelin Pilot Road 6 GT, so it's got brand new tyres on it. It's just fabulous. I honestly believe these are one of, if not the very best, you know, of all the high performance sports touring bikes ever made. I think there's only one true rival to it, and that would be the ZZR 1400. But they're very quick. They're 175 horsepower, over 100 foot-pounds of torque. Being a Motorsport, it's got the Akrapovic exhaust, which sounds absolutely awesome. Not intrusive, but just very purposeful. And the rest of the spec is, you've got ESC, for example, electronic suspension control, quick shifter, etc. Very pretty bike, very comfortable, 1 up or 2 up, and actually fantastic handling motorcycle, particularly in long sweepers with the long wheelbase. They just settle in beautifully. I have done quite a few miles on K1300Ss. In fact, I did own this actual bike for a time previously, before selling it to the last owner, and I'm a big fan. I just think they are an utterly magnificent machine. This one is just lovely. Absolutely beautiful. The previous owner to the guy I sold it to was a K1300S nut, and in actual fact, not only had this one, but he also had an anniversary and an HP, which resultantly I purchased all 3 of those bikes at separate times, and the other 2 are obviously now long sold. This one was sold 2 years ago. It's just come back in part exchange. So the last owner has really looked after it very well. He's only done 2,000 miles in a couple of years, but he's, as I say, he's not skimped on that 18k service or indeed the tyres. Pilot Road 6 GT is probably the best tyres you could possibly put on a bike such as this. It's got the factory panniers, sport panniers, and it's also got the BMW soft tail bag, which is quite a nice addition, quite rare, and that is in all but perfect and new unused condition. Nice tank pad and little knee pads there, fitted by the last owner. It's got the wiring kit and hardware for BMW's Navigator satellite navigation. Also got a Givy tank bag ring. So 18134. Krapovich does have a removable baffle if you so choose, but it's, as I've already said, it's very, very purposeful. So there it is, a pretty magnificent example of what is undoubtedly a magnificent bike, and genuinely quite hard to find in motorsport, guys, and even more so with such moderate mileage and such exemplary history. So, you know, I think quite a rare opportunity for someone.